Okay, so I started in the AV business back in 2001. I left corporate America in September of 2001 and went back to the satellite industry, which is what I always knew being a kid. I grew up installing satellite systems and local antennas. And as I was doing satellite installations for several different small companies in the area, I quickly came across my today best friend, which was doing AV work. And so he hired me to start doing AV installations for him, the wiring and all the prep work for him to come in and do all the clean work. And pretty soon it kind of dawned on me that this was cool. This is what I'd like to do. And looked at him and said, hey, it's time for me to go out on my own. He said I kind of knew this day would come. And so we started our own business in 2002 in this industry. Being a leader. I don't want to be a boss. I don't want to be the guy that comes in here and starts screaming and yelling and managing by fear, or managing just because I own the company and what I say goes. I enjoy being a leader of people. As a matter of fact, I'm not a great businessman. I'm an incredibly good tech, and that's how every one of you has always gotten to know me is by being a fantastic tech in the work that I do for all these families and for our clients. But my thing is really to be a leader for our staff, being a leader for the company, understanding the vision of what I want to grow from the company. And so in doing so, I believe in leading people, not managing people. I believe in making sure that people enjoy coming here every day, enjoy having a fun, energetic environment to work at, and where people don't have to dread that, I can't make this decision or I can't make that decision because I'm afraid how somebody's going to react. I want people to be energized and motivated to take this business as if it's their own, to make the decisions that are necessary in the field with the interest of the client and the company in mind. And if the decision's wrong, then we're going to look at it together. We're going to laugh about it. We're going to say, try this next time and move on. If the decision's right, well, you're going to get that pat on the back and we're going to treat it the same way. So it's the empowerment of people being a part of the process as opposed to being a part of a problem that we need to manage. And, I don't believe in managing catastrophes. I believe in managing the here, the now, and doing it in a way that gets everybody involved, because as we're all involved, it's better for all of us to come up with the conclusions than for us to come up with it ourselves. And so core principles, I would say integrity, love, respect, and those are the things that just really, I think, take you to that next level, where your employees know you love them, when your clients know you really appreciate them, and you're giving them all your integrity to create and continue the relationship. All right, so talking about our core values or core principles. So we definitely lead the way there with integrity. It's funny because I was signing a contract a few years ago with a client of ours, Bruno, down in Key Biscayne. And contract was a normal contract for us, a fully integrated home. And he said, okay, go ahead and send me your contract and let me get it signed and let's move forward. So I looked at him and extended my hand out and said, let's go. And he looked at me and goes, shakes my hand. He goes, no, but seriously, send me your contract. And I go, I don't have a contract. And he says, what do you mean you don't have a contract? And I said, look, man, I do what I say I'm going to do. You do what you say you're going to do, and everything's going to work out just fine. So to me, integrity is really important. I believe in looking people in the eye and speaking truthfully. I believe in just saying it how it is, and if something's going to work, I'm going to tell you it's going to work. If something's not going to work, I'm going to tell you it's not going to work. I want to make sure that there's clarity across the entire process when we go through the sales process all the way through the installation and the education process. I like making sure that everything is on the table because I don't like surprises, just like I know none of my clients want surprises. And I think that in the fact that, having the integrity, I think really benefits all of us, obviously, because I know there's an appreciation there for the trust factor in what we do. A lot of our clients are letting us into their homes to do the work that we do, and they don't even question us because of the comfort level that they have with us, knowing that we're going to be there. We're going to take care of their home as, if not better, than we take care of our own. And that's just how it is with us. I mean, there's been plenty of situations where we walk the dog and feed the cat just because that's who we are and that's what we do. And we want clients to really understand that about us. So integrity is really important to us. Love. I think love is a great character that conquers all, really. And I think we've heard that a lot these days because of everything going on in the world. But love really is one of those things that covers a multitude of sins, says the Bible. I want my employees to know that I truly love them. I want our clients to know that we truly appreciate them and what they do for us and helping us grow the business that we're growing. I want everybody to really have a good place and understanding that, hey, that guy will do what needs to be done to take care of, what's happening, because we care for you genuinely. And that goes for our employees just as much as it goes for our clients. Grace. I think grace is a great complement to love, because you can't have love and not give grace. You're going to come into those situations sometimes where, people are going to rub you the wrong way. They're going to upset you one way or another, whether it's an employee that does something that you really don't like, and rather than to reprimand them, you teach them a different way, because what our employees are really always accustomed to working for other people is the fifth degree. And, we're not that way. So I believe in grace. I believe that when something is done incorrectly, we talk about it and we talk it through and we understand what the problem was and how we're going to do it or try for it next time, if it does happen or when it does happen. But also the same for our clients. Our clients at times will, say things or do things that steer us in the wrong direction or something, and we want to know that we have the grace for our clients as well to forgive what's been said, or to just say, hey, listen, I hear you, but we're going to do it the way we know how to do it, because we know that we want to deliver the right experience for you. And sometimes a lot of that, a lot of frustration or a lot of things that happen in the field really don't have a lot to do with us. Sometimes it's just a matter of, a bunch of contractors not doing what they're supposed to do, and then us getting kind of caught in the middle. But we want to make sure that we extend grace to our clients, extend grace to our employees, and that we're able to teach them in love and teach our clients in love that we're here. Generosity, as we discussed before, is certainly a big thing with us. It's my heart. It's what lights me up every time we talk about something, just the ability to give and not give financially. I mean, we do financial, but it's not about giving financially. It's about giving of our time and knowing that, just affecting one life is affecting a chain of lives, and breaking the cycle for a lot of these young men and women that are coming out of foster care systems with no true father figures, no true parents to ever really teach them what life is about. Having the ability to spend that time with that person and teach them a little bit and move them in a different direction, and knowing that the fruit of the labor that we put into it really changes a life forever, and the following lives after that. I've seen it, we've done it, and it energizes me to just even talk about it. But that's the generosity that I feel in my heart that this business affords my family to do and to do out in our community. I think the last core principle, and almost as important as integrity, is humility. And I think being humble about what it is that you do and the ability that God gives us to do what we do is really, really important. This is a tech business where the technology changes every, 6 months. I mean, we've all heard it, right? And how long does your computer last before it's outdated, or your cell phone? I mean, take a look at these things nowadays, and they're changing daily. We're in a business that changes daily and goes fast, and a lot of guys in this industry that I know of, and that I've dealt with, that I talk to still, they're full of pride. They're full of that arrogance that, I just sold a $500,000 job. Well, you're nothing if you don't sell $1 million job. And, they sit there and they strike their chest like they're King Kong. And, while I sit there and I look at them and I try to share with them my viewpoint of it, I'm not interested in all of that. I'm interested in making sure that we do a good job for every one of the clients that we work with at whatever level the client is comfortable working at. Not about me being the one that sells you a $500,000 a year. It's not about me doing these big, massive, glorious jobs. They're not. But we want to be able to be the guys that really read those owner's manuals to really show you how it is that a product works and functions, and that you feel that you've received value from the work that we provide. And so I think that plays a lot to humility. I try to really focus on my guys to make sure that they realize that they're not the best in what we do. We're not the best in what we do. But just having that humility will keep us grounded, will keep us understanding that we have always got more to learn and that we've always got more to grow into. And considering that with the technology changes that happen in this industry, I think it's a good combination to really be open-minded, to really be able to receive the growth and to grow through it, and to be able to provide those products and those services to our clients in a good, easy way. The Bible says pride comes before the fall. And so I heed that a lot, and I try to make sure that everything that I do, I'm doing in the humility of the Lord, knowing that I'm working for Him, first and foremost, and that we're providing a quality product and service to our clientele and providing a secure and quality home for our staff. And I know that as long as I keep that focus, I know that God's going to continue to bless this company, and that we're going to continue to have phenomenal clients like what we have that are going to really get on board with what we do and really enjoy watching how we grow and grow through the different stages in our business. I know that it's been that for the last 15 years that we've been in business, and I know that moving forward, that's exactly what our clients are going to feel. They're going to feel excitement and joy to watch us continue to grow and grow through the different phases of a business cycle.